Hello and welcome to a Warframe video. So, with the newest update, we have gotten our hands on the biggest unvaulting in Warframe history, which is awesome. I mean, I guess I wouldn't really know, but I think it's as far as the developers, they did say that it is the biggest unvaulting. So, yeah, I'm really happy as you can obviously imagine. I've been busy farming all the primes. So the primes that have been unvaulted is Ember Prime, Frost Prime, and Loki Prime, and that's kind of lucky for me because those three are specifically the three that I was missing. They were the only three that I was unable to acquire, um, because they're actually the three Warframes that are the most expensive in the market. So I'm guessing now their price might actually in the market maybe has dropped because now they are like people are gonna stockpile loads of them because I'm expecting their prices to drop a lot in the trade chat because um, they I mean 2 months farming those guys is it's actually a very decent amount, and I'll get to that. I'll get to why very quickly. But yeah, Ember Prime, Frost Prime, Loki Prime are now available. I've been farming them, grinding them. Um, I mean, it's not exactly an easy fix. It does require some time, but thankfully we do have 2 months to do that. So there are two ways to farm the unvaulted relics, as you would know, or if you don't know, well, heads up. It's either you can acquire them either from the syndicates by purchasing relic packs with standing from them, or you can buy them, or you can acquire them from the bounties. Now with the syndicates, it's actually I found that the syndicates are the quickest way to earn loads of relics because I mean with a little luck, obviously it's always about luck, but the way I see it is that the syndicate is the most direct way to acquire the relics because basically what you do is if you have at least one syndicate maxed out, if you're like me and you have three of them, even better because that's obviously even more. Uh, all you need is 20,000 standing to basically um, purchase a relic pack and acquire a chance of three relics along with one, which might be a vaulted one, I'm guessing, or a rare one, which is probably the ones that are unvaulted because it would make sense. Um, and after consuming your daily standing, just by completing missions with a sigil on you, you can also complete the missions themselves. The Syndicate's missions, they have their own separate missions, which also stack on top of the daily standing as well. They give you extra standing, which is awesome. And of course, while in those missions, you can also find those insignias or sigils or whatever they're called. There's always 8 of them in every map, and some of them are rarer than the others, and they can be sold for more. And obviously, you can consume them in any relay where the syndicates, where all the syndicate leaders are. You can go to the person who's cashing them up, and you can get some more standing. So standing on top of standing on top of standing, and you will definitely have at least 20,000 per day at least, um, to basically consume to acquire a relic pack, which of course means that you will be able to acquire, you will at least have that one chance of acquiring the one of the vaulted relics. And on top of that, that's as far as the syndicates goes. And then there's the bounties. So bounties are a little bit different. Different. So basically, it's you have a chance of acquiring one of those unvaulted relics in a bounty. Basically, when you access the bounties, it has a chance of one of the bounties being with a relic that's unvaulted, which is kind of a bit sad because obviously people would want them most of the time. However, keep in mind that if you do find a bounty with a relic that's unvaulted, keep in mind that you can do that mission over and over. So yeah, even if you completed it, you can do it over again, and you can pile up a chance of acquiring those relics. And the best part is that as long as you have good luck with you, you can pretty much acquire like you might be able to acquire more than one relic if you're lucky in the same bounty. So yeah, hopefully that works out for you. Um, didn't work out for me though. I wasn't really that lucky, unfortunately. But oh, what to do? Still, I was able to acquire all as many relics as I possibly can. Obviously, as soon as I acquired a decent amount, I would suggest at least acquiring 2 to 3 of the relics that you want, of the parts that you want. And once you've acquired the amount, go to the void where your void stand is. Refine them, obviously maximum depending on what kind of relic you want. Go to the trade chat, to the recruiting chat, find a group of people, because the more relics you have of the same type you want to find, the better. I always run whenever I want something that's like golden, like the last rarity. I would go for a full group who have that vaulted, who have that relic with, like, obviously with radiant, obviously. And as long as we all unlock them, even if only one of us gets the reward, obviously we can choose his reward. You can choose your ally's reward, which is perfect. So yeah, it gives you a better chance if you have a full group in your party. So I would definitely, um, I would definitely recommend taking the time to go to the recruiting chat to find the people who will be joining groups to basically farm the relics, and you will find them. That's all you'll basically find, because a lot of people do want those relics, obviously. Some want them for the actual frames. Others will want them just they can stockpile the pieces to sell in the long shot, which kind of works out. Personally, I kind of just want them for me, just so I can acquire them. Um, Currently, I've already been able to farm. It's been like, so let me tell you, it's actually not that bad. So within, like, what? It's been how long? Currently, at the time of this recording, it's been at least, what, 4 days, maybe, after the unvaulting, and I have already acquired Ember Prime as well as Frost Prime. With Ember, all I needed was her blueprint. I literally held on to her parts. I had her neuroptics, her chassis, and her systems. I had two of them, in fact, like two sets of each, and I was only missing the blueprint, and for the most part, I wasn't. For the most time, I was never able to acquire the blueprint. It was either too expensive in the market, or, well, it wasn't available. So I wasn't able to acquire it. So you can imagine, all I needed was that last blueprint, and I'm actually happy to say that I acquired it. Then there was Frost Prime, which I actually owned nothing of. I actually had to farm him from scratch. However, while I was farming for Ember Prime's blueprint, I was able to, I was able to acquire a few of Frost's parts, including including the gold part, which is his, I think it's his blueprint, maybe. Well, it was a gold part at the time, and yeah, the rest of these parts were kind of like, okay, as long as I have the relic, might as well give it a go. I just went with a public group, and I had the luck to actually acquire him. So yeah, that was actually a very decent find, and I was able to acquire Frost Prime as well. So I literally got Ember Prime the first, like the second day after farming, and Frost Prime the third day, like the next exact day, which is awesome. And the only person that I'm missing right now is Loki Prime, and Loki. The only thing that I've been able to farm all his parts except for his systems, which of course are the hardest part, which drop from an Axie L1, which obviously means the highest difficulty level of bounty in Cetus, so, or the plains. So I definitely want to. I'm basically waiting for the sorties, waiting through the hours, either doing something else or watching a movie or something. I could be doing that, or listening to music, or doing alerts and stuff, grinding for syndicates, because that also works. And basically what I'm doing is I'm waiting for the bounties to actually have the relic that I'm looking for, and then I'm just going to ham looking for that relic. Because obviously I want to farm him as well. It's definitely the best opportunity. Literally, these three relic frames. Literally, these three frames are basically the only three frames that I'm missing from my collection, and I will actually have owned all the primes in the game. Uh, yeah, without spending any money. No prime accesses. Just farming either the trade chat or just playing them. Most of them, almost all of them, are pretty much farmed from just void relics, which I'm very, very happy about. So yeah, although I have to admit, nothing satisfied me the most starting the Ember Prime research. Everything was ready. All I was missing was her blueprint, and literally it's just, that was just the most satisfying. That was the happiest I've been for a while now. Finally, I have Ember Prime, and yeah, Frost is also in the ways, and Loki is also, it shouldn't be far away. And considering that it's been like what, 4 days or so since, and I actually have reached this far, yeah, the chances are that I will definitely be able to farm Loki's Prime systems in the future. I mean, there's still plenty of time. So if you are a farmer or a farmer, like you like grinding the game, you like playing the game, then yeah, don't hesitate. Just go for it. Go to ham as soon as you see those. Remember that in the bounties you see an unvaulted relic. You can do the bounty, you can complete the mission, then you can complete it again and again and again until its timer runs out. So yeah, go to ham. Go to work. So yeah, so it's awesome. I'm looking forward to even more what's coming. I hope you. I wish you good luck for farming all the relics as well. My concern was the prime parts, but after that, that's pretty much I'm okay. So thanks for watching. Stay cool, and I'll see you later. Bye.